Our mission is this: to travel to 3 of Tennessee's major metropolitan cities in pursuit of the best eats, memorable moments, and of course, fishy urban waters. So Wieners, sit back and join us on this urban jaunt as we set out to cast concrete. Welcome to Casting Concrete, baby. Welcome to Chattanooga, Tennessee. This is stop number 3, our final and last stop on Casting Concrete. If you guys have been watching, then you know that we have started our journey in Nashville, Tennessee, where we encountered some pretty big fish, and ended up in Memphis, where we attempted to try to catch some other species in the Mississippi River. Now, we are afloat on the 1800 Lund Explorer on a river that I've never fished before. This is the Tennessee River. It's kind of cool because we fished 3 cities in Tennessee, all in different rivers: the Cumberland, the Mississippi, and now the Tennessee. And this is the spot I've been most excited for, mainly because, well, A, I've never been to Chattanooga, never been around it, but B, I know that the fishing around here is really good. We have the opportunity to catch, of course, large catfish, smallmouth, largemouth, and even possibly striped bass. But take a look at this beautiful view. Right behind me is downtown Chattanooga. It's not the biggest city that we've fished thus far, but what this city boasts that a lot of others don't is its natural beauty. It walks the line so beautifully along being a urban, busy, bustling city, but also maintaining that natural look. This unique Tennessee cityscape lies right on the border of Georgia, and it's tucked away in the mountains. It's actually pretty crazy. As you're driving in here, you don't even know there's a city until you get up and over the mountains and start coming down, and there she is. So today we are going to attempt to catch some fish in all of this concrete, all this mess, and maybe avoid I don't know, getting snagged on a sunken boat or a sunken train. Let's get to cranking. Let's go catch a bass. All right, spot number 1. The beautiful thing about this trip, aside from, of course, eating some amazing local food, meeting the people, and catching fish, is that this whole trip I've been fishing with no electronics. I do have a little graph here on the 1800 Explorer, but I really only use it for mapping. The transducer isn't even in the water. And I've just been trying to get back to my roots as an angler of like not worrying about what's down there and just using my instinct. In this whole trip, we fished a lot of rivers and waterways that have got this good riprap. And I can't remember last time I just pulled up to a bank and started chucking and winding. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do today. I've got a little red crankbait on, my little red rocking on there. And we're gonna go work this bank. Anywhere where there's usually like a good concentration of current moving water is where I wanna try to fish today. And again, I don't know what we're gonna catch. That's the other exciting thing about these rivers. I've never been here before. I have no intel, no one's given me any spots. All I know is that the Tennessee River is known for good fishing. Actually, this is technically a lake. It's called Nickajack Lake, right below Chickamauga. But here we go, let's see if we can go bop one. Little red crankbait. Is that? Oh my God. Oh my God. It's a massive catfish. I thought it was a person swimming to it. I was like, oh my God, what is that? Holy smoke, that's a monster catfish. Dude, that was like a 40 or 50 pound blue cat. That's a sign. That's a sign that we gotta go catfishing later tonight or tomorrow. That thing was like this big. This is as big as some of the ones that we saw in the tank. Not quite as big as the biggest, but that was really close to some of the biggest ones we saw in the Bass Pro Shops the other day. I wonder if those guys caught that fish because they were just fishing right here and they released it. Wow, that's something cool. I literally almost threw the boat in neutral and pad because I saw something swimming in the middle. I'm like, oh my God, that's a person. And it ended up being a catfish. That's how big that fish was. I thought it was like a small human. Huh. Well, maybe that's a sign. Yeah, very crazy. Oh, there it is. Popped back up. Dude, what is going on with his gut? He's got gut problems. Look how fat that thing is. Holy smokes. That might be a channel cat. That's not even a blue. I think that's a channel. I can't tell. he's got problems. He's like super bloated. I don't know if his like air bladder's not working or what, but he's got some issues. Wow. I'd love to get one that big. That would put up a fight. That is insane. There's one. There we go. There we go, finally. Oh my gosh, look at the color on this smallmouth. That is one of the darkest bass I think I've ever seen in my entire life. Wow. Oh my goodness. Took a lot longer than Nashville and even Memphis, but we got our first fish of the morning. First fish in Chattanooga. Nice smallmouth. He was super dark in the water, but he's lightening up a little bit now that he's out. Got him on a underspin with a 3.3-inch saucy swimmer. Some of my favorite little tools for river fishing, and also when there's tons of shad around. I was throwing a crawl collar earlier, thinking that might get him to bite. Wasn't working, so we switched to a more of a shad imitation. It's a really, really pretty fish. Wow. Love it. Just behind us right there is Chattanooga. We got a smallmouth within the city limits. Stunning. Let's get our little squeak bucket back in the water. Caught quite a few smallmouth this trip. Later. I'm actually really surprised at how clean this water is. Like when we started in Nashville, I was pretty impressed. I was like, the water's not bad. It's a little dingy. And then of course we went to Memphis, and I'm like, oh my gosh, we're fishing chocolate milk. But over here, it's not bad. It's pretty clean. Even this close to the city. I imagine if you get away from the city, it gets even cleaner. The Tennessee River's pretty. It's very pretty, and I'm excited to see what else we catch. I mean, when you're throwing a swim bait like that, you can catch literally anything in a system like this. Let's keep cranking. I'm all nicka-jacked up, baby. I'll tell you what, that lake kicked my 2 front teeth in. I had to stick them back into my mouth. I'm thinking, let's head into town. I need some bait because I want to do some big whisker fishing. We struck out in Memphis, and I still have a bone to pick with these catfish. And we saw a catfish today floating, and the thing was this big. And I'm thinking, well, if he's there, he's probably got buddies in the same area. So we're gonna head to a local tackle store, grab some bait. We're gonna give some bait for ourselves because I need to eat, and then we're gonna head back out in the water. So quick intermission. I know this is an ideal situation, but this is fishing. I wanna show you guys, this is what it's like to fish in an urban setting. I'm here in a place where I've never been to before. The conditions are less than ideal, and I love the wine. So there you have it. How's my hair look too, by the way? I probably look like an insane person. Okay, let's get all these rods settled in, figure out what the hell we're gonna do with our lives. Really good thing I got the frog on the deck, because you know, that is pivotal. What's up? Oh, of course, man.
I watch you so much, like that's what I wanted to do as my career.
You'll have
be
to.
A fisherman.
That's awesome, bro. Oh shit, my bad, bro. You'll have to watch these videos. We're doing like an urban fishing series in Tennessee. This is our last stop, so.
Okay.
Nashville was actually the best fishing. Like
really?
Right there on the Cumberland. Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, I've watched your videos like so many times. So
thanks, man.
I just need to ask.
What was your name again?
Noah.
Noah, nice to meet you, Noah.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, thanks for saying hey.
Thank you so much.
Of course, have a good one, man. Be safe out there. We've made it to Jack's Bait and Tackle. Fingers crossed, they've got some skipjack for us. How you doing? We called about the skipjack earlier, frozen. How many do you think we need for a night of catfishing? We're not from around here. We're cutting them like about that big, yeah, about like that. Those are massive ones. We got smaller ones. When in Rome, that's fine. Might as well. Of course I gotta buy some bass tackle too, right? Always gotta support the local tackle stores. It's the most important thing. These type of stores is what keeps the industry alive. So, I'm gonna do just that. Jax has got JDM stuff. Little Judy fish, that's cool. Sweet. Thank you for your help today, I appreciate it.
Good luck.
Yes, sir.
If you don't do any good here, go down below Nichols.
Okay.
Get Will done.
Thank you.
This section you can get rid of.
Awesome. Have a good one.
Thank you. How's y'all today?
You too. Wow. Didn't get the owner's name, but if you're ever in town, check out Jack's. I was like, is it Jack's? His name's Jack. Tackle store's Jack. We got some stuff for bass fishing, and we got enough bait probably to last us 2 days, which is good. So, I mean, honestly, I love bass fishing, but the bass fishing is not working. And we actually saw guys catch catfish today, and we saw one floating. So, if there's catfish willing to bite around, then that's something I want to hit. Ooh, smell that. Ooh, that's good stuff. Going in. Oh yeah, it is a deep hole. That's like 20 something feet right there. I actually really like that a lot. We've got good light for this. This is a deep hole, probably the deepest part in this section of the river, at least from what I saw on my maps. Oh, there we go, 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 there we go. That's a bite, that's a good bite. That was a really good bite. I may not have bait on there anymore. That was a really good bite. That was the best bite of the whole trip. Why did he not eat it though? Oh, please tell me it's still on there. Oh, bite. Bite, 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 bite. Bite, 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 bite. That's a bite, that's a good bite. Come on, take it all the way. You gotta fully eat it, man. Can't talk. Gosh dang it. He's really playing with it. Come on. Come on. He's down there trying to get it in his gullet. Oh, wow, good bite. Come on, go off, go off, go off, sister. Come on, this is it. Come on, Caleb, this is it. Just run off with it. Please be a decent fish. He's still messing with it. Dude, just crush it. That was crazy style. There we go. As I was sitting down, no way, no way. I wasn't even trying to catch bass right now, but I saw some little angsty fish in the middle of the river channel start busting. I'm like, oh, I can't help myself. While I'm watching my catfish rods, I figured I'd take a little cast with the topwater, and there we have it. It always helps to have a little topwater rod at the ready. Beautiful little Tennessee spotted bass. Cool fish. As you can tell, it is nice and peaceful here at this spot. Not a whole lot of noise pollution, but ultimately sometimes spots like this have the best fishing. I'm getting bit right now. Same kind of bite as I had earlier on the bluegill head, but it's just taps. It could be small catfish or gar. I don't know how we haven't had a rod come off yet, or go off rather. Go off, twin, go off, twin. Twin, can one of these rods go off, please? I got a nice spread here. I got jack, I got bluegill, and it's tough. Catfish are difficult, but we're not giving up. I remain headstrong. That's my catfish timer, which means it's time to reel up the lines and go chase after something maybe a little bit more willing to bite. It's also very noisy over here. I know it's the whole point of urban fishing, but I can't even hear myself think. Had a couple taps, no real takes. Doesn't mean we're completely giving up on our whiskered fish mission, but it's I think it's safe to say that they're not biting right now. So let's crank up these big baits and see if we can find something willing to eat. Just landed right back in my boat.
Hey, are you done eating?
Yeah, man.
You are?
Yes, sir.
No way.
How's it going?
That's sick,
Awesome.
man.
What was your name?
Corey.
Corey, nice to meet you, brother.
You too, man.
We're gonna see if we can go catch some more fish, or a fish.
Have you tried that big long pier right there?
Yeah, yesterday.
I've on it and caught some good smallmouth.
On the backside?
Yeah.
Yeah, on the backside. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you for the intel. We need it, man.
Yeah,
Have a good one, y'all.
Yeah, this is probably the best fishing in Tennessee is right here.
They're busting out in the middle. What are they doing? The other one right there. What are these goofy fish doing busting out in the middle like this? They're not very big, but there's tons of fish out here busting. Oh, I'm on. There we go. There we go. Fish on. Let's go. Oh, they're busting out in the middle of the river. They're still going. This is sick. Well, it's a good thing that we stopped catfishing for a little bit, because I think we might have stumbled upon some bassy bass. Ooh, Alabama spot. I believe these fish are actually considered to be invasive in this watershed in the Tennessee River, but they make for a lot of fun. They're super aggressive and they love the current, similar to smallmouth. point in case they're out in the middle of the heaviest flowing water eating shad. Nothing big, but a good start, and it's always fun on top water. I think he's got tons of buddies down there, so we're gonna get this guy back and see if we can catch his friends. Later, Stinky. All right, I'll get his buddies. Oh, yep. Oh, I'm on. Ooh, it's a little bit better one, unless I got him hooked sideways. That might be a little bit better. They were busted behind the boat again. They're always behind me. I think I just got him hooked funny, unless it is a decent one. I just got him hooked. Oh no, it's a little bit better. What, do I have two? I have two fish. I have two fish. I have two fish, Caleb. I have two bass. Oh my gosh. Look at this. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get him in. Look at that, look at that, look at that. No way, dude, no way. I was like, why is it so heavy? I have two spots. That one's not bad. Dude, this is the first time this year I've gotten two at once. Usually it happens on like stuff like A-rigs, but I've never done it on top water. Well, Chattanooga so far is showing out. That's a good one. That's a healthy spot. They don't get very big down here, but that's a solid fat, plump shad eater. No way, I cannot believe they ate it simultaneously. That's so sick. Wow, let's go, dude. All right, time for the double release. See you later, fatties. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. That's crazy. Put it there. We needed a good start to the day. Catfishing was dull, but hey, nice cure for that is some topwater spots. Let's keep cranking. There we go. Oh, that's a good one. That's a big fish. If this is no, not a bass. I think we have a catfish or something, dude. That's big. Whatever it is, it's giant. If this is a bass, oh my gosh, I think it's a big catfish. What is going on here? This fish has no idea it's hooked. What is going on here? Caleb called it. He said, dude, you're literally gonna be catfishing and not catch a single catfish. Then you'll start throwing a crankbait, and that's when you'll get your catfish. This thing is massive. We're gonna be here for a second, folks. I hope I land this fish. Holy smokes. When that fish ate it, I'm like, there's no way it's a bass. We've been fishing this riprap all morning into kind of like evening, or midday rather, and I've had literally no luck. Oh, he's got me in something, I think. Oh, that sounds terrible. Oh, that sounds really bad. That sounds really bad. Come on out, come on out, come on. He's coming out, he's coming out. I think he's good. I gotta be very careful with this fish though. Holy smokes, I wanna see what this is. I wanna see if it's a blue or a flathead. Oh my gosh, it's a giant flathead. It's a giant flathead. Holy shit, dude. Oh my gosh, I've always wanted to get one this big. It's a giant flathead. He absolutely smoked my crankbait. Holy smokes, I'm shaking. This could be the biggest fish of the trip right here. Look at the size of that thing. Look at the size of that thing. Holy smokes. Holy smokes, it's a big flatty. It's a big flatty. Holy smokes, look at him. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. He's trying to get me into the R-O-C-K right now. I'm not even gonna say it out loud. Just gotta keep his head up. It's like fighting a grouper. Holy smokes, dude. Holy smokes. Literally catfishing all morning, not a single actual take. And this is what it took, just throw a crankbait on some riprap. Look at the size of that thing. Oh, that is a true urban river monster right there. Oh my gosh. That thing is so big. He absolutely trucked that crankbait too. Okay, gotta be very careful about this. Don't know how I'm gonna lip grab him with all those hooks. Try my best though. Sometimes you can get behind their pecs. Oh boy. Oh boy, he ain't done yet. Oh, he ain't done yet. Come on, come on. No, 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 no. No, no, no. This would be a perfect time for a net. Caleb, I got grippers right back there real quick. Can you toss me those? Quick, thank you, sir. Okay, I'm gonna try to grab them with this. No, 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 not under the boat, not under the boat. Anywhere but there. Oh gosh. Okay, got his mouth. Come. Got him. I got him. I got him. Oh, look at that thing, baby. This is insane. Oh, that might be one of my biggest flatheads ever. I've never really fished for them, but every time I've caught one, it's been on bass gear. Holy smokes, dude. Chattanooga's showing out this morning. Double ups on topwater. Now a massive key cat on a crankbait. Holy smokes. I hooked him good. He freaking gorked that thing. There we go. Let's go. One more hook and she's out. Oh, I got so lucky. I think that fish got me in some junk down there and somehow I got him out. Oh my gosh, look at the size of this freaking flathead, dude. They are some of the coolest catfish species in my opinion, partially because you can quite commonly catch them on lures. It's hard to target them on lures, but if you go bass fishing in an area where they're present, you might stumble upon one. This is not the biggest as they get. They can get up to, I think, 70, close to 80 pounds, but this is a giant for me. Look how fat and beautiful and sassy this key cat is. Woo! Oh, that is nuts. Look at that mouth. Feels good. The bass fishing's been slow, but a moment like this can really change the course and the trajectory of the day. Wow. All right, let's snap some pictures and get them back in the water. What a beautiful specimen. They are like literally the prettiest freaking catfish we have in North America. Like if you caught this thing in the Amazon, you would be stoked. They look so exotic. Ooh, we just grabbed some air. There he goes. Woo! Woo! We have now, I think, officially caught, I think, 9 different species out of the Lund Explorer. Let's see, let's do a quick count. So we got drum, channel cat, smallmouth, largemouth, spotted bass, white bass, gar, bluegill, and now flathead catfish. That is 9 different species in a matter of a couple of days fishing where most people don't really tend to want to fish. We talked to a lot of locals around. They said the fishing here is good, but most people around here will go to the Guntersville or they go to Chickamauga, which are the 2 lakes in between on the Tennessee River system. But in this urban setting, you can have a moment like that. Woo! Let's put it there, buddy. Let's go. Oh, I just had one. What is going on right now? I do have one still. What the hell is that all about? What is going on? Smallmouth, no way. No freaking way. They do live in this freaking river. Well, I just had to get off the bank. That guy bit out in the middle. I will say it's been really nice for the past couple of days during this urban tour to fish without electronics. I feel like, especially in this day and age, it's all about looking down at your screen, which I've been known to do. I'm not against it, but it's refreshing just to like, kind of be like, yeah, that spot looks good, and visually point out where you're gonna catch them. But on the flip side, it has been difficult to point out some of these offshore spots, and I looked on my maps on my phone, and there was a bit of a ridge right there, so we took one cast, and there we go. This river is really known for smallmouth and striped bass included. It's also very good catfishing, but as of right now, it's kind of tough. However, that is the fish we are after. Look at him sporting his dorsals. What a beautiful little Chattanooga smallmouth bass. It's on the back. Lighter stanky. All right. I think I got bit right before that too. I'm gonna get back in there. Just throwing a deep diving crankbait in the current. This whole river is very shallow. I mean, like, most of it seems like it's in 14 feet of water, at least up here. So it's pretty easy to crank a lot of the offshore stuff. It's not like you have to get like a dive to 20 to start grinding bottom. You know, one of my favorite things ever to do is to take my 3/4 ton truck, hook up to my boat, and go right into the city on a busy Monday. I'll tell you what, bass fishing raises my blood pressure in a good way. Trailing through cities like this raises my blood pressure in the worst way possible. But the good news is we are headed in downtown Chattanooga. This way you guys get a scope as to what this city looks like. You guys have seen Memphis, you guys have seen Nashville. Now it's time for Chattanooga. Granted, this is a much smaller city. It's only comprised of maybe 190 something thousand people. I say only lightly because the other cities we've visited are much bigger. Anyway, we are in the city right now, headed to a little place called Feed. This was a restaurant that was highly recommended by you guys. Everywhere we've eaten this trip has been suggestions that you guys have given me via Instagram. So I'm looking forward to it. I was trying to figure out like what Chattanooga is known for food-wise, and there's really nothing specific. But this place does look like it has some southern cuisine, and we are in the south, so when in Rome. Am I good? Wonderful. Ah. Oh, actually smells really good. I was gonna say something like it smells like dirt and grime because we're in the city, but I smell right now, let me see, let me pick up on this, use my dog senses. Fried something, maybe okra. Oh yeah, no, that's ribs. Dry rub. And then maybe, what is that? Sweet tea? Oh yeah, we're in the South. All right, boats parked, trucks parked, probably illegally. We are gonna pay to park, but hopefully our gear is here by the time we come back. Little quick tip for you guys, if you ever plan on doing some urban fishing, which I highly recommend, always make sure you can lock all your gear. And that's the beautiful thing about most boats, but especially the Lunds, is every single compartment in this boat has a lock on it, even the live well. So what I like to do is I like to put all my rods in the boat or either the truck, lock them up, and that way they don't get stolen, because you need rods to go fishing. That was already locked, I guess. Hang on. No, she's locked. Sorry, I'm paying for parking right now. Where are we going? I think I just gotta follow that smell. Oh, there it is. Sign, feed. Hello. I'm so ready, man. This has been a heavy protein casting concrete. We've had ribs, we've had chicken. Now we've had both at the same time here in Chattanooga. Over here we've got wings. Looks like they've been drizzled with a bit of Parmesan, of course, double ranch, no blue cheese at this table. Then over here we've got the rib tips, which look like they're smothered in a mustard-based barbecue sauce. These are just the appetizers, by the way. We're gluts, we're going crazy. Just wait until the main course comes out. What the hell? Chattanooga. I didn't know you had it like this. Holy smokes, that's so good. It is, in fact, I guessed, but it is in fact mustard-based barbecue sauce. I'm not a huge fan of mustard, but that is delicious. So good. Falls off the bone. Let's try the wings. We'll do one dip of ranch and one without. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Enjoy.
Holy smokes. Also top tier. Caleb, this might be some of the best food we've had all trip. We've had some really good food. Not that this was gonna turn into a whole rating thing, but I just figured since we're here, I'll give my rating. That's a 10 out of 10, that's a 10 out of 10. Ridiculous. I've had a lot of meat in my days and hey, you know what I mean. I had a lot of cooked meat in my days. And both of these are insane. This actually might be some of the best food we've had all trip, like literally. Dig in, Caleb. Buffalo lemon pepper chicken sandwich. This is all kind of coming full circle, right? We've gotten the ribs in Memphis, the chicken in Nashville, and now we're eating everything all at once. It's incredible. I'm gonna go in for the bite. This is a massive sandwich. Call me sacrilege, but I'm gonna take the lettuce off. I don't need rabbit food in my sandwich. Here we go. It's a monster, look at that. Holy smokes. It's the best food we had all trip. All we had to do was just come to Chattanooga first. Lettuce, tomatoes, fried pickles, and of course, lemon pepper buffalo. So good. Another 10 out of 10 meal. Amazing, amazing. Ouch. Pops has got a gut. Oh man, I'm hurting, dude. Well, we are fed, courtesy of the feed. I got a full gut, but I still have an appetite for some fish. And we have the option, of course, to go out in the boat. It's been amazing fishing off the Explorer. So, you know what that means. It's time to hit it from the bank. This is our last and final stop on our Tennessee casting concrete tour. And listen, we haven't done a whole lot of bank fishing, mainly because the bank fishing has been tough, but I want to give it another shot. We're back on the river, only this time from foot, and we're gonna see if we can potentially catch a fish, no matter if it's a bass, catfish, bluegill, crappie, sturgeon, muskie, whatever. I just want to get bit on the bank. Ouch. Good. I'm down here. Oh yeah, I see him, I see him. I see him. Good one. Good one. Oh, there's another one right there. There's another one right here. This one right here. Oh. Where'd he go? There was two. There was just two. Where'd that other one go? What? They're so spooky. They're so spooky. Oh my God, they're gonna eat it. Oh my God. Eat it. No way, they're so smart. Oh my God, how? There's like 3 really nice bass right here. They're hunting bluegill. And I got a perfect cast on them, but they're so spooky. Those are some nice ones. I don't know if the GoPro picked it up, but that would have been a sweet freaking way to start the bank fishing session. Oh, I'm gonna fall in. God, that's slippery as hell. Oh, there's one. Come on, good one. Not a giant, but a decent one. There we go. First fish of the day on the bank, and it's actually our first largemouth in this river. We've officially got the trifecta. Spotted bass, smallmouth, and now a little largemouth. I saw his bigger cousins cruising the bank earlier. They got right in front of me. I don't think they saw me. I made what I believe to be the perfect cast, and they checked it out, but just would not commit. Caught that guy in a little Guggen rattle and Ned. Nice little fish, let's send him back. Back the little stinker goes. All right, let's get a bigger one. I think we can do it. Right now we're basically fishing the backside of this marina. This is all private. You wouldn't be able to normally fish this, but we just walked down the hill and we're fishing behind all these boats and boat slips. And a lot of times fish feel comfortable back here because they're safe and away from the boat anglers and most of the pedestrian anglers too. The only problem is it is so freaking sketchy down here. Tons of rocks, tons of twigs, and I'm sure some nice big snakes too. So not subtle. Oh, there's one. There we go, fish on. Oh, that might be a little bit better. That might be a little bit better. That might be a little bit better. I think that's a little bit better. Yeah, it is. It's a decent one. Oh my God, look at the size of that bass. There's like a 5-pounder right under this one. Look at the bass, look at that bass. It's like a 5-pounder. He's trying to eat my bait. He's trying to eat my fish. That fish is trying to eat my fish. Look. This is insane. Look at that fish. Look at that fish. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. A largemouth is trying to eat my smallmouth. Look at the size of that largemouth. Look at the size of that largemouth. Holy smokes. I gotta come back here and throw a glide. Dude, you have no idea. Look, there he's still there. He's still there. I gotta come back here and get a glide. Oh my gosh. Look at the size. He's trying to eat my smallmouth. That is how big that largemouth is. Holy smokes. Look at that largemouth. There he goes. I just spooked him. Oh, I gotta come back here and get my glide. Look, that's a nice smallmouth. That's our nicest one of the trip here in Chattanooga. Beautiful fish. Whew. Fish number 2 on the bank. We are redeeming ourselves from prior bank fishing missions. Nice 1-pound smallmouth. And the craziest thing about this fish catch is a bass 3 times the size of it tried to eat it. I'm actually gonna go back to the car and get my big glide out. I can't even speak. I'm so freaked out. I'm gonna go back to the car and get my big glide out and see if I can catch that fish. Wow, beautiful bass. Let's send him back. Later, little stinky. Ooh, bite my thumb. Oh, he's gonna go get eaten. He's actually got scars on him. He's gonna get eaten by that freaking 7-pounder. That was incredible. Well, I think I'm gonna get my glide. Oh, right there. That's him. That's him. That's him. Dude, that's him. That's him. That's a fish. That's a fish. That's him. Oh my God, look at this. Dude, no way. He's still on it. Holy smokes. I'm working this thing like an idiot. I'm out of room, so I can't really do much about it. like figure eight him like a muskie. Wow, that was a big fish. I don't know if that was the one that tried to eat my smallmouth, but that was him. The one that was trying to eat my bluegill was way bigger than that too. Or my bass, rather. God, he thought about it. It was definitely big enough to eat a swim bait. Why the f did he not? Why could he be not out there? Why did he do right here? Well, we went 2 for 2 back there. I guess, honestly, 2 for 3, since that one largemouth was trying to eat my smallmouth. Just not the most proficient at glide bait fishing. I think it sucks that that fish ended up being right at our feet. Couldn't really make a good cast. Ultimately had him interested for a bit, and he's like, nah. But it's cool to see nature go at it like that. Freaking giant largemouth eating a smallmouth is nuts. I've never seen that before in my entire life. Ladies, gentlemen, and wieners, this has been such a fun and challenging experience. I haven't filmed the casting concrete in ages, and this has been kind of a humbling experience. But here's the thing, half glass full mentality. We got a chance to rip around the Lund 1800 Explorer. Again, huge shout out to Lund for sponsoring this series and allowing us to use this beautiful boat while we fish rivers, lakes, ponds, streams, and everything in betweens. It's unbelievable to think that we began our journey in Nashville, where we ate some hot chicken and caught some nice smallmouth and largemouth, along with some other various species, then bounced over to Memphis, where we finally got a chance to visit the pyramid, the 10th biggest pyramid in the world, which just happens to be the biggest tackle store in the world. And we're allowed to experience that incredible place. And now, where we're ending our journey, that being Chattanooga, which honestly, not that I want to pick favorites, but I do really like this. Maybe a little bit more than Memphis, maybe a little more than Nashville. I think each city's got their own unique perks and qualities, but I do like this place. It's quiet, it's chill. The fishing's not too bad. But anyway, we're peacing out, signing out. Drop a comment, let us know which state we should film casting concrete in next, or if we should run back Texas, Louisiana, or Florida. I'm thinking before it gets too cold, we head on up to Chicago and do a little bit of urban fishing up there. But that's just my 2 cents. I'm peacing out, signing out. Thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. And as always, folks, keep fishing urban places. Never stop.